We continue our coverage of the Ryder Cup matches with a reminder of the old adage that sticks and stones can break my bones, but names will never hurt me. And putting that to the test is the brother of European team member Danny Willett. He's the Masters champion. His brother's name is PJ. He's a really good follow on Twitter, by the way, but he decided to kind of go out on a limb here and share a missive that I thought may be of interest to you. Here's a few highlights from what he wrote. For the Americans to stand a chance of winning, they need their baying mob of imbeciles to caress their egos every step of the way. Like one of those brainless bastards from your childhood, the one that pulled down your shorts during the school's Christmas assembly. They only have the courage to keg you if they're backed up by a giggling group of reprobates. Team Europe needs to shut those groupies up. They need to silence the pudgy, basement-dwelling irritants stuffed on cookie dough. How does he know I just had cookies? And beer, pausing between mouthfuls of hot dogs so they can scream Baba Booey until their jelly faces turn red. They need to stun the angry, unwashed, Make America Great Again swarm, desperately gripping their concealed carry compensators and belting out mashed potato, hoping to impress their cousin. Oh, I'm not done yet. We're almost there. They need to smash the obnoxious dads with their shiny teeth, Lego man hair, medicated ex-wives, and resentful children. Squeezed into their cargo shorts and boating shoes, they'll bellow, "Get in the hole," whilst high-fiving all the other members of the dentist's big game hunt society. There's some more stuff about living in the basement and all that, but it's all really quite inspired. So I'm going to turn things over to Bo Hobson to get some reaction from the fans gathered here at Hazeltine.
PJ Willett had some comments for the Americans watching at the 2016 Ryder Cup, and we're here to get some reactions as to what he said. So let me read to you just a brief blurb of what PJ Willett said about the Americans. He said, they need to silence the pudgy, basement-dwelling irritants stuffed on cookie dough and pissy beer, pausing between mouthfuls of hot dogs so they can scream Baba Booey until their jelly faces turn red. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I need to hit the gym more and drink some better beer, I guess. Yeah, maybe he needs to come and experience a little Minnesota hospitality and some Minnesota beers, and he might have a different attitude.
PJ Willett said, and I quote, "They need to stun the angry, unwashed, Make America Great Again swarm, desperately gripping their concealed carry compensators and belting out a mini erection-inducing mashed potato, hoping to impress their cousin." What would you like to say to PJ?
You know, I'd love to say a lot of things to that, but I would tell you I believe this is the year where the U.S. will do their speaking on the course. So I don't think I really have to say anything. So after tomorrow, I know there's been a lot of apologies floating around there, but I think after tomorrow, when this thing starts, the U.S. is going to answer that question for me. So
this is from the mouth of PJ Willett. They need to smash the obnoxious dads with their shiny teeth, Lego men hair, medicated ex-wives, and resentful children. Squeezed into their cargo shorts and boating shoes, they'll bellow, "Get in the hole," whilst high-fiving all the other members of the dentist's big game hunt society. What would you like to say to PJ?
That's not good, man. Not good.
Yeah, get it together. Let's see what happens on Sunday.
Absolutely. Is there any specific message you'd like to send to him? Maybe a little.
Europe.
Apparently he's pretty excited. But what would you like to say to PJ?
You can talk, but we'll see what happens by Sunday.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree, man. Let's see what happens out here. It should be a great weekend.
This is what PJ Willett said about all of us here at the Ryder Cup. For the Americans to stand a chance of winning, they need their baying mob of imbeciles to caress their egos every step of the way. Like one of those brainless bastards from your childhood, the one that pulled down your shorts during the school's Christmas assembly, they only have the courage to keg you if you're backed up by a giggling group of reprobates. Team Europe needs to shut those groupies up. What do you have to say to PJ Willett?
I don't know if I have anything appropriate to say.
It's not about winning or losing. It's about having fun.
Don't be rude. Be nice.
Don't be rude, PJ Willett. Don't be rude. This is what PJ Willett had to say about you, about me, about everyone here. Every American here. He said the following. They need to silence the pudgy, basement-dwelling irritants stuffed on cookie dough and beer, pausing between mouthfuls of hot dogs so they can scream "Baba Booey" until their jelly faces turn red. What do you have to say back to PJ Willett?
Wow. I would say if you don't love it, leave it. We're here. It's a free country. We love it here. We don't ask people to come here if they don't want to be a part of what we have going on in this country.
Do you have anything to say to him as well?
Just, wow, I think you ought to, everybody needs to look in the mirror first and kind of handle yourself, and you should be treating other people a little better than that. So, go USA.
This is from the mouth of PJ Willett, what he said about you and me and every American here, really. He said they need to stun the angry, unwashed, make America great again swarm, desperately gripping their concealed carry compensators and belting out a mini erection-inducing mashed potato, hoping to impress their cousin. What would you have to say back to PJ Willett?
I really don't have anything, to be honest with you. It's disgusting to me. I'm not even gonna respond to it, to be honest with you. It's not worth it. USA.
Go USA.
Just 2 quick ones for you. One, do you feel like you need to say something directly to American golf fans? And number 2, how does this impact the quality of the Christmas gift that you will now get your brother?
Family's family. Still my brother. What he said was wrong and obviously incredibly ill-timed, but he's still my brother. And like I said, I did a couple of interviews with the Golf Channel and Sky Sports after speaking to Davis, and we felt like we said what we needed to say. Obviously I've been asked a few questions in here, so hopefully that's kind of answered that first part of that question.
To be honest with you, the fans here were much more polite than I thought they would be, and that's a plus. In fact, it actually works as one of the best counter-arguments to the garbage that PJ Willett wrote about American golf fans. In the end, none of it really matters. It's just social media chatter. In reality, everything gets decided starting right here on the first tee at Hazeltine.